this is Rick Keys. Hey, all, this is Rick Keys. Hey, I always repeat myself because not sure if it's actually recording live. So anyway, you get it twice. So this is Rick Keys Music Caravan, trying to straighten my hat out. Yeah, that's why I'm wearing a hat. Well, I dinged myself here in the head recently on doing some gardening at Rick Keys corporate headquarters gardens. So you can see where I got can you see it there? Oh yeah, it's the other side. Right there. I whacked myself good, but anyway, since I do have this hat on, what's that say there? Fernando Naranja. Fernando lives up above me, above side in San Clemente, I believe. He gave me that hat and a couple CDs that I'm gonna probably play a couple songs out there. Let me show you the CDs he gave me: Ferrando, Naranja, and Black Soul. So anyway, you can hear a song up there, but we are kind of in a fiery mode or mood today because things are kind of fiery up in Los Angeles. I mean Los Angeles. I almost said Los Angeles, but Los Angeles. So anyway, let's. So there are some fireworks going on. What do they call them? Commercial grade bombs. No, they call them commercial grade fireworks. The ones that we hear late at night at our homes when we're trying to fucking sleep, and someone lets off. It sounds like a mortar, but it's some dumb fucker that actually wants to just let off a huge. We used to call them M80s. They had M40s, M80s. Now they're probably M1000s. I'm sure they're loud enough, or they're probably explosive enough if some dumb fucker actually holds one in his hand that's trying to set it off. It could blow his hand off. Hopefully it blows his fucking head off too. But anyway, so that's the fireworks. Excuse my language. If you are listening from another country like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Vietnam, all over the world. If you're listening to the Rick Keys Music Caravan, yes, I do live in Osai, California, and the fireworks are actually north of me. Well, don't pay attention to the thumb. They're north of me in Los Angeles. I call it Los Angeles because it's a total fucking mess. But anyway, so we won't say anything about the party that caused that problem. Folks in India, Pakistan, Vietnam. We want you to think good about California. So there are some fireworks going on up there. So we're going to start the show off. This song is actually dedicated to a political party that controls a state I live in. It used to be called California. Now we lovingly call it Demofornia because it's controlled by a certain political party that starts with a D and ends with a T, if you get the hint. I can't say the name because it'll piss someone off and they'll want to not allow this video. But I want this video to be shown because it's very important to me. Okay, so let's continue. So I'm going to start the show off dedicating this song to that political party that I just mentioned. And the title of the song is called Get Your Shit Together. And it's from a gentleman called Terry Evans, Mississippi Magic. So actually, someone bought this, and Terry Evans wrote some pretty nice stuff to that person there. So anyway, we're going to start off with Get Your Shit Together. After getting your shit together, we're going to move on to legend in blues that I was looking for a long time. I actually found him at a thrift store, believe it or not. And his name is Smokey Wilson. Does he have anything else on there? No, but the title of this is Round Like an Apple. Okay, so that's the title of this album. Hard to see in those colors. Smokey Wilson. So that's him right there. So you're going to hear some songs off that. Here's another CD that I found at a thrift store. Again, I can't mention the name. And these three ladies put out quite a few albums with Alligator record labels, major record label. They're called Sapphire and the Uppity Blues Women. So I found that at the thrift store, and you're going to hear some songs off that. And actually, hold on, go back. So the one lady in the middle, her name is, I never got it right, but it's Gay Abadabigabola. We went through that before. Let me spell her name for you. And hold on, here it is. So this is actually her name right here. See that? Gay Adigabolola. Adigabolola. Okay, so she put this album out recently called Satisfied, and it was pretty darn good. It actually made it to my top blues albums for 2023. So she was a member of this group, obviously, if you're smart enough to figure it out, and not a political party from California. The lady in the middle is Gay, and you pronounce the name. I'm not doing it anymore. Now, here's the special news. This is what putting the fireworks are all about. I have Rick Keys, the host of Rick Keys Music Caravan. I have located my first blues man from Nepal. That's Nepal, not to be thinking of anything else. Some of you guys. So his name is Prakash Slim, and he's got a release called 8,000 Miles to the Crossroads, and it's really darn good. Hey, you know what? Since I've already kind of cussed through this whole thing, it's really damn good. And so that's him there with his resonator, and I'm probably going to be the first one in California to play this music. So stay tuned for that. I think you're really going to like it. And then we go from Nepal, not to be confused with the other thing, guys. There's a really crazy song that I like in here, and I'm going to play that. It's off Canned Heat, Final Vinyl, and Final Vinyl actually made it to my Rick Keys Music Caravan top blues albums for what year? Oh, I can't see it. Anyway, I think it was 2023. All right. This is brand new to the Rick Keys Music Caravan, just delivered to corporate headquarters. Uh, It's from Mercedes Nicole. Too high a price to pay. Lovely lady. She's got a great voice. Recently got this one in the mail. It was on the RMR chart, but then it's not on there now. But I just, there's a lot of good music on there. And I believe he's going to be coming to town. I want to do some videos of him. But brand new artist with the Alligator record label, DK Harrell, and it's called Talkin' Heavy. Excuse me, that was a little too heavy for me. Talking Heavy with see that DK Harrell, Talking Heavy. All right, so that one's fairly new. And speaking of new, here's another new one from Bob Corritore. You guys should all know Bob Corritore by now because he's got this vaults filled with blues music that he played harmonica with various legends and current people. He's got a ton of music. So they come out quite regularly, like maybe once a month now. But anyway, it's Willie Buck and Bob Corritore. Oh, yeah. You can see that is Bob on the right with the sunglasses. He's a pretty cool dresser. Now this one actually believes this one actually belongs on the RMR chart, but I don't think they have the right publisher or record label or promoter pumping them up. So I'm trying to do it for them. It's Gina and Johnny. I know Johnny. I have several of Johnny Fink's songs, and he joins up with Gina. So it's Gina and Johnny and Free Your Soul. And there's actually a top song on there that I like that's going to be on the Rick Keys Music Caravan top blues albums, no, blues songs for 2025. Okay, so this one is brand new. So now we're into the RMR chart. But before going into the RMR chart, let's see what's going on here in Ooside, California. Let me see. Production. Okay, so you see we're moving back here. So without fucking everything up. I already said the word fuck numerous times. So anyway, there we go. So we are here in downtown Ooside. See, the sun was shining, and there is It Keys. It Keys is non-binary. It Keys is getting laid quite often here in Ooside at the Tiki Bar. So you might want to pay attention. Those wanting to get laid, check with it. And it's been borrowing me keys. Ice cream glasses. Actually, those were Biden's ice cream glasses, but Mickey's got a hold of them. And there you see Mickey's. He's kind of taking a break, standing there with his surfboard. He still has his wetsuit on. I think the wetsuit is like permanently attached to him now, but that's him. And those two right there. Uh, that's Me Keys and It Keys. They are both co-owners of the Kindness Matters Motel, which is below, and the Tiki Bar, which I've spent a lot of time at above. And speaking of spending a lot of time at, the son has been visiting the Tiki Bar lately here in Oside, California. And remember, the son was kind of like advertising for the Tiki Bar, holding up the sign. I forget what the sign said. Oh yeah, the sign said summer party. So anyway, the son's kind of got like a hangover today because it spent way too much time at the Tiki Bar, and so did I. So those are the owners, those two guys right there. That is the Kindness Matters Motel, and you notice that the Kindness Matters Motel recently did some landscaping. They added some palm trees and a sunset. And oh, speaking of sunset, well, we were, but so you remember we had the issue with the rabid crab that Miki's purchased from that company, the vendor, and they kind of escaped, took over the Tiki Bar and the Kindness Manor Motels. They had to hire X Keys, which X Keys, is non-binary. X Keys actually saved the world, saved Oside, and saved Rick Keys' Music Caravan Blues Show for another day. So anyway, X Keys was hired to get a hold of, find that last rabid crab that he dropped. So he did find it, and he was in, not he. X is not a he. X is a pronoun. So X actually got a hold of the company that was the owner or the vendor. They're a Canadian company, by the way, and X basically told that Canadian company, you need to take that rabid crab back to Canada with you. So, the Canadians are into those alternate forms of power. They've concocted this corporation, the vendor of that rabid crab, actually concocted a new flying device that flies on wind. So it doesn't need any energy. It just flies on the wind. So it's there picking up the rabid crab. X Keys is making sure that gets it out of Oside for now. No fucking crabs in Oside, California. Anyway, sorry. So this is the Rick Keys foul mouth version of the Rick Keys Music Caravan. Okay, so let's continue now on the RMR chart. If you don't know what the fucking RMR chart is now, it's Roots Music Report. So cool people like myself, other well, I'm an on-air personality. Actually, I'm an internationally known on-air personality. But there's other on-air personalities that try to do blues, and there's DJs, there's satellites, the whole shit. So anyway, and we all put our songs that we get, and basically it's music that's new to 2025. We try to play that, highlight it. So that's what I do. I get highlight quite a bit. And let me see what's going on. What else? Go to Chris Machine, comment on a post. Okay, good. All right. So anyway, back to business. I hate on your laptop when Facebook pops shit all over the place. But anyway, I'm still trying to do my show. I got shit popping up from Facebook. Okay, now let's continue on that RMR chart. So I've got this one at number 43. His name is Alan Arena, Arena. Could be Arena. If it is Arena, that's sand in Spanish. Might need to learn more Spanish here in California. Things are kind of heating up, let's say that. Deceived by Alan Arena. So that's the album, new one from him. He's at number 43. At number 39, Big Al's been doing quite well. He's been up and down the RMR chart. Big Al and the Heavyweights, Blues Power is the title of this one. They're at number 39. All right. Sunny Blue and the Moon's been doing quite well this year too. She is at number 35. Oh yeah, her CD is in there. Just want to make sure it felt awful thin. So the world has kind of been in this roller coaster ride here for the last fucking since COVID. But anyway, hopefully things are getting on a smoother pace. That one is called Passion and Regrets. Good thing I did the no kids thing on this one. Otherwise, my masters would have told me I couldn't fucking do it. All right, let's continue. Kim Field and the Perfect Gentleman, Don't Need But One, is at number 35. So anyway, those of you, because the people in fucking United States don't listen to my show enough. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them. But anyway, I understand that I have quite an audience in India and Bangladesh, surprisingly, and other countries in the world. So if, the people in the United States are too fucking stupid to find out true quality, then I'm glad to welcome the rest of the world to the Rick Keys Music Caravan. Normally I'm not this upset, but when your neighbor to the north is like ablaze and people are waving flags of other countries, you kind of get a little upset. But okay, at number 33, did I tell you the number on Kim Field? Kim Field and the Perfect Gentleman, number 33. All right, there you go. So at number 30, Will Wild. Wait, no, that's wrong. Okay, number 31 is Bob Corritore. So I just told you, remember Bob Corritore? He got a brand new album. Well, this one is just probably a month older than the one I just showed you, Doing the Shout. Bob Corritore and Friends, a lot of great music on that one. Number 31. And at number 30, Will Wild, kind of like Rick Keys today. There's actually a song in there called Wild Man. Rick Keys is going raw, going wild on this show. So blues is still alive as long as Rick Keys is still alive. At number 27, in Laguna Beach. And it is his most current one, but on my YouTube, I can only play songs that have been approved by the artists and are on YouTube, so I can put them on my playlist. So, Johnny, if you have some songs from on here, get them onto YouTube, and then I can play it. But I can't play it. However, I can. This is from one before, so there is a song on there that I can play. I think you're gonna like it. Okay, so let's continue. That's Johnny Rawls at number 27. At number 16, Ollie Venable, Money and Power. That's what it's all about. At number 8, Southern Avenue. And by the way, Southern Avenue is coming to the Coach House in San Juan Capistrano. They've already got some top songs that I'm going to choose for my top blues songs 2025, Upside being one of them. So we need in the United States and the world is some upsides. So we've got a lot of downsides at the moment. Here was another Southern Avenue. So it's there's 3 sisters on there. There's like a main vocal. One plays drums, one plays a violin, and then there's some other people. So really cool music. Tommy Castro and the Painkillers, number 7, Closer to the Bone. Attention, I can't say the name of it. Alphabet Mark, Blue Line Special, Tommy Castro and the Painkillers, Closer to the Bone. And then last but not least, Carolyn Wonderland, Truth Is. So the truth is, you are listening to the Rick Keys Music Caravan Blues Show, and a lot of things going on here in California. So hopefully, by the time the sun comes out, its hangover, things will be a new day and brighter. So stay tuned. Rick Keys Music Caravan coming up. You know how to listen. Go to YouTube and subscribe. You subscribe to Rick Keys Music Caravan. Subscribe. Once you subscribe, there's a bell. You press that bell. Doing that bell helps spread the good news. No, it doesn't. What it does is it brings my show and my cast of characters and my wonderful personality into your lovely life on a regular basis. What else? Oh, there's thumbs. That's what helps spread the good news. So the thumbs help spread the good news. Rick Key's Music Caravan Blues Show from side to Mumbai, previously called Bombay, to Karachi, and back here to side. And then last but not least, like, dislike, make sure you like it. If you dislike it, you'll get one of these fucking rockets up your ass. But anyway, so kiddies, hopefully you never find this one. But stay tuned. Rick Key's Music Caravan coming up.